Hey, Vox here. So today I want to talk about collections and the live series collection and what you should really be focusing on. And is the live series collection actually worth it? Let's go through the pros and cons in this video. I put out this question on Twitter. I got some interesting responses, and I'm kind of going to go through that. So let's talk first about some collections you want to look at right away. Now, I don't know if this is good anymore, as the chest protectors have gone up in value, but these things are like 300 stubs. So this was a decent collection right away to do because that diamond equipment choice pack. But these things gone up over 1,000. I guess people realized that we talked about it on stream, and apparently it went out. So I'll show what we can get out of this just by doing that. So maybe I could have resold them for profit, but apparently this pack's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and open the diamond equipment pack that we got out of it, because you can get some high-end cards. 6,025k at 19k. This one's not good. So I think we're gonna go with the glove, right? So 25,000 stubs. Now, if all those cards are like 1,000 a piece, that's 9,000, and you can get some things in like 40,000 range. But make sure and offload your equipment early, as they go down in price when the game launches, and just over time. I think when the game launches, it doesn't go down in price that much, but it does go down over time. So just FYI. So I get a glove and view and market. Ooh, 44k. Create sell order. So 44,900. I hate how they got that blur this year. So that's a pretty decent set as far as something to do cheap. The other collections right there, they all take diamonds to do, like, you see how it says collect 15? 15 of them would include some cleats that are diamonds, and that would be expensive for them. So that's why I think like only the chest protectors were the good ones to do. I just wanted to show that off. So let's talk about live series collection and which one's kind of to chase. I think this is the year that the live series collection makes the least amount of sense to do, at least like early on or at all. And I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this live series collection. But when you look at, like, say the set 1 collection, you look at these cards, the Ruth, are they in this set? Let me see if I can't find them. So I can show their cards off, because they're insane. Those like Chipper, Ruth, and Pedro. Like, this is like, there will never be another third baseman better than this Chipper all year. The issue is he's set 1. And the argument for the live series collection is that it won't rotate. But that's 3 months away. And if we're getting cards like this on launch, you know we're going to get crazier 99s here soon, especially set 2, etc. So I don't know. It definitely feels to me like these cards right here as the collection rewards for these like 140, the set 1 collection, which are, like I saw, Chipper, Pedro, and Ruth's got 125 everything. I don't know, because like this set's going to get cheaper over time too, because they're going to bring out a bunch more. We get content every week. We get monthly awards will be set 1 content that'll go into this set. So it's going to get cheaper and cheaper to do 140 of these over time if you kind of start working towards this. Now, the counter angle, right? The counter angle to set 1 and why you maybe want to do live series and to get this, cracked out Derek Jeter is the fact that it's not rotating as a core card. Is there all you? But like I said, that's kind of mitigated by like the other 99s that we're surely to get coming up here through content launches. We get weekly headliners, etc. like I talked about. So how are they going to wow us when we got this stuff out on day 1? We have a lot of other 99 overalls out on day 1. They're not live series collection. Whereas in previous years, like, there'd be like live series collections. We got high-end cards, end game live series collection. But then like the rest of the cards coming out are like 90s, 91s. Now, because the rest of the game has so many other top-end 97s, we have like 20 99s on launch or whatever. Trout's like 100k or so, 115 for him. All these other, this Matthews 100k. All these other 99s, 97s, that they gotta wow us in order to get us like excited about new content with more 97, 99. So the live series collections are not nearly as powerful as they were in previous years. Remember that Mickey Mantle, that Chipper Jones, etc., Randy Johnson last year. So the biggest argument I see towards the live series collection and why it's something you still want to keep in the back of your mind is all these small cards that we get, right? These Honest Wagner types, right? Shortstop veteran series cards. Down the road, there will be a veteran type collection, right? There'll be an all-star type collection. There'll be a postseason collection. And so having these live series cards done for that collection is kind of cool. Now, these 89s, 90s are Captain Series, which granted are good, but they're not like, you know, as insane as some of the other ones. I do like their boosts, don't get me wrong. If you really like a theme team for the New York Mets, the only downside to this Captain Series, I didn't really like the fact that, like, you know, Mariano Rivera's here, cool. But, like, if you want to do, say you want a Yankees theme team, I think maybe MLB The Show needs to look at it more like Madden does it. So, like, you can't have this live series judge and the judge that boosts the team on your squad at once for his Captain Series. So maybe they should think of something about carrying it over. So it sucks that you got to use, like, the worst Aaron Judge in order to get those boosts, or the worst Derek Jeter in order to get those boosts for your squad for the Captain Series. I can see why they did it. I just don't like the live series. Basically, I don't like the New York Yankees. Not necessarily the live series. I don't like the New York Yankees boosts only being restricted to 92 versus 95 Judge, which is the one that you kind of want to use instead because it's higher overall. So, I mean, that's a sacrifice you can make. But overall, the main argument I see for the live series is totally those mid cards. But again, I don't know when we're gonna get those collections, because if you see on the block right now, we almost have 0, say, like, second half heroes. We have 1. How are we gonna collection with 1 guy? Like, that's got to be at least up to, like, what, 10 maybe? Finest always come a little bit later. Primes, we got 3 primes. So that's not gonna be for a while as far as the live series and the cards that you're gonna want to have for it. To do these other sets that are going to come into the game. So we'll get, like, content drops with future stars, postseason stuff. Like, this will be on its way later down the road. So I really think set 1 is kind of what you want to focus on almost immediately. Like, obviously, like, do my video that I posted, was that yesterday, about what to do in Diamond Dynasty first. Do the storylines, do all that stuff first. As far as the single player stuff, the programs, other programs, that kind of stuff. Do that stuff first, conquest, everything. But, like, as you're going along, I think the best collection to go for right here is you can kind of ignore the live series and move on to set 1, because this is content. It's going to continue to feed into set 1, and you really want to get to this 140, because, like I said, that Chipper, that Ruth, they're just psycho insane cracked cards, and you will be able to carry them forward. You can only use 1 at a time after June 30th, but June 30th is 3 months away. That's 3 months before they get rotated. A lot of people might even quit the game in 3 months. So that's what I'm trying to talk about. Is live series worth it? I think it's less worth it than ever before. It's you know, still expensive. It's over 1 million stubs plus, and it's probably going to go up when everybody gets to the game. And a lot of these top-end live series cards, they generally go up in value when more people get the game as they want to do it. Mike Trout's already gone up. If you go ahead and take a look at his marketplace, he was, you know, 240, 280 now. He's over 300. Might go on to, like, I don't know why he's more expensive than Shohei. Maybe because he's just a hitter. But he's, like, you know, 7 overall lower than the highest overall Mike Trout. They got the same quirks too, as far as this card and the other one. The only thing you can argue is Inside Edge. But we're not at the regular season yet, so Inside Edge hasn't quite struck in. But anyways, that's what I'm trying to say, is that you can probably hold on live series, if not, you know, wait quite a while. Like, you're not going to lose that much never doing live series. Only you're going to lose your favorite card. If your favorite player is Maguire, Sosa, or Jeter, then yeah, you'll lose that. But yeah, non-content creators or non-completionists that have a ton of money to spend, chill. All right, that's the video. Bye.